Jake Paul and KSI.
Let's go.
It just keeps going today.
There it
We
is.
can't get past all this murderous Monday beef.
Yeah, it's strong. So KSI been chirping. I have kept this dude's name out of my mouth for the past year because I knew, again, we've said it so many times this episode, chess not checkers. I knew if I kept his name out of my mouth, he'd slowly start to fall back into the ugly, dark, deep pit of irrelevancy. Boy, was I right. And it shows in his views, both on his music videos and the views in his second channel. There was a time where he was making fun of me for barely being able to cross 2 million views. And he can barely do it at this moment in time. And I can understand and empathize that this whole YouTube wave is crests and troughs. It goes ups and downs. So at this particular moment in time, while I make these comments, there will be a time where my views are down and KSI's are up. Nice. This is life. Yes. This is how it goes. But I noticed that the day that I passed KSI in subscribers on his main channel, boy starts running his mouth. And I know him well enough now when I know something's coming from a place of bitterness and envy rather than trolling or hatred or marketing, whatever it is. And he said something on a live stream about me being a pussy and Jake dodging the fight or whatever it is. And now Jake's chirping, right, to get him to sign the contract. Is that what's happening? So
Jake wanted him to sign the contract. KSI said there is no contract. Jake showed a contract. I don't know what the fuck it was, but he showed a booklet of
probably
papers.
Similar to the contract that we had KSI sign when we went to Vegas.
Oh, ouch. Yeah, well, Jake Paul's music's better than yours, so yeah. No, you
don't believe that. You don't believe that.
Does anyone know the context of this? So someone on maybe like Omegle or something told KSI that Jake's music is better than him, which also I find funny. I'm sorry. It's like, fuck, Jake, I love you, but like comparing KSI's music to Jake's music is like, looking at two like pebbles on the ground and being like, oh, they look similar.
Oh, ouch. Yeah, well, Jake Paul's music's better than yours, so yeah.
No, you don't believe that. You don't believe that.
So then Jake calls him a lyrical genius because, by the way, some would say this is the song of a generation.
How much wood can a woodchuck chuck if the woodchuck look like you, bitch? I'ma have fun with the nigga here done, you the woodchuck none.
What the?
You don't know? You don't know?
I don't know how much a woodchuck could chuck.
You have no idea. Because I bet JJ knows. Anyways.
Fuck!
Jake presented him with a contract. When we flew to KSI in Vegas,
the best contract ever.
I go, we need a contract. You don't just write a fucking fight contract, a 50-page fight contract. So we like had a piece of paper that said like contract on it. I wish we could
pull it up.
This is
50,
what does it say?
Was it 50-50,
No,
right?
we shook on it.
This is the equivalent, whatever this contract is that Jake has. But yeah, and it looks like they're beef. I want that fight to happen. I'm here for it.
I'd like that fight.
I was gonna ask a question.
I think it will happen
eventually. Yeah, Jake thinks it'll happen this year. I don't think it will. I think it'll happen next year, 2021, because also KSI's doing music. And fun fact, he's apparently releasing his album on May 22nd, the same day we're dropping Maverick Clothed.
That's an interesting juxtaposition. I don't really have many thoughts on any of this now because those are all my homies now.
The Sidemen?
Yeah. I play video games with them and shit, but
to be honest with you guys, I don't even like beef at all.
But I wish you guys good luck with all your
roast
stuff.
beef.
Huh? With our stuff? So
no, just which is all the fighting and the beef and stuff. I'm over here. I'm on the Mac side, dude. No.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. I mean, it's interesting to me, bro. It all is. It's like, I don't know. I feel almost like they might keep having that argument and like keeping people entertained with this like back and forth like small talk shit. Well, somebody else is cooking up something that makes all of that look very, very small.
You know, we'll see.
Beef is just competition.
Yeah, how often do fighters just yell at each other?
That was actually what you call an alley-oop, but you guys cut my friend off.
Sorry. Oh, I can't. I mean, there's no alley. We can't say anything.
Well, I know, but I mean, we could at least start making little hints on shit.
Working on it, hopefully.
We're dropping seats. Yeah. I'm actually kind of over the sign the contract talk. Not just from Jake and KSI. Every fighter currently is doing this.
Yeah.
Sign the contract. stop ducking me.
I usually say that to you too.
Shut up. You say it to me because I hate fucking using DocuSign. But like, dude, at what point do you just accept? These are fighters we're talking about. No one's ducking anyone. There's like a strategic way to go about your fight career if you're a legitimate fighter, but Jake's not ducking KSI. KSI's not ducking Jake. It probably just doesn't fit in their schedule currently.
It's business. People look at it like, I think it's a smart way to market it as if like they're ducking to try to duck the fight, but JJ's going to wait. JJ's the champion. He's going to wait until it makes all the sense in the world.
Here's why that's a problem.
No, I know that, and we could say why it's a problem, but at the end of the day, he's the one that has the trophy. He's the one with the belt, so he calls the shots on it. You know what I'm saying?
Even if he wasn't the champion, he could still say, "I'm not fighting you."
That's true.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, for sure. And it's all a business thing. It just has to make sense. What would you prefer? Which line do you prefer? Do you prefer sign the contract, or are you more a fan of release the contract? Which one of those did you like?
I like the way Tfue said it when he said release the contract.
Release the fucking contract,
phase.
Release the fucking
But no,
contract.
here's the problem with it. What I was saying was, if I were Jake, because he's still training every day, if I were Jake, I would take another fight. I would completely, because similar to my mentality with not saying KSI's name in any of my stuff, bro, if Jake doesn't fight KSI, who the fuck is gonna fight KSI? Dog, no one's gonna fight him.
There's no one else in the game.
That's what I'm saying. You have two YouTubers who are crazy enough to devote their life to becoming a full-time boxer, and it's me and Jake. If you strip that away, bro.
What about Deji?
Like, hello, Jake.
What about Deji?
Jake's coming on the next episode, but if you really wanted to put a punishment to him, stop, ignore him. Get out, find someone else to fight, continue being the boxer you want to be, and move on. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. We found someone. And Jake could find someone too. It's just like love. It's just like falling in love. You could find someone that's perfect for you to get in the ring with.
Eddie Hearn, 8 minutes ago, this was posted. Eddie Hearn saying KSI versus Jake Paul on the back burners and no discussion about the fight at the moment. Wow.
Eddie Hearn says KSI v Jake Paul on back burners and no discussion about fight at the moment. I just said what you said.
So the contract is fake? Oh, no. So the contract is fake.
So you're telling me the contract Jake put in his Instagram story has no value and validity?